Let's just start with the end of the first period there. Obviously, a big crash along the boards there. What sort of did you see happen there, and how were you feeling to be able to come back?
Yeah, I mean, raced to the puck, thought I got the icing, and then just heard a whistle and he hit me. I probably got to protect myself there, but learn from it and move on. Hopefully, or thank God I didn't get hurt. So, it's a good win by our team, and obviously not the really ending we wanted, but good resilient win for our team.
Was there a point in maybe the intermission where you felt that, how did that sort of process go to come back? Because I think a lot of people thought that looked pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go through concussion protocol, which is what it is. Felt completely fine, but league does that, and that's fine. But that kind of took most of my intermission, and then I just rushed to get my gear back on and get out for the power play.
Was that just a natural reaction to take a bow after that win?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get a good one, but it was a good win for our team, and it was a resilient win for our guys. So 3's a streak, and we got to keep going.
Can you take us through the goal in overtime? Just how that played?
Yeah, I mean, got a stick on the Sandheim shot, deflected, and Nico won a battle, and then popped it up to Jack, and I just beat my man up the ice, and it's pretty easy to put it in that when it's right in your wheelhouse. So it was a great pass out of him.
Can you guys just walk us through what happened after you came off the ice after the first? How did you decide to get back in?
Yeah, I mean, I felt fine. I think just the concussion protocol stuff, had to get through that, and that takes a little bit, but felt completely fine, and basically just told them that I'm good to go. So.
When you first went down, you were kind of clutching your arm or your shoulder. Did you think you were hurt at first, or were you more just kind of stunned?
Just a little stunned. Nothing serious at all. So just a little bit of a stinger, but big hit. You take that. You're not going to feel great right away. So.
You guys as a team are trying to build some consistency in your game. 3 wins in a row, matches the season high. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, that feels good. I think we got a lot of injuries right now, so trying to be resilient and win in different ways. Obviously, we wanted to close that one out better than we did, but happy we got the overtime win, and now it's on to San Jose tomorrow. So.
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, thank you.
Sam, how did that feel? 26 years old. I see you walking down to get that solo lap. I mean, what's sort of going through your head at that moment?
It was amazing. A lot of emotion and feeling in my head. I was kind of seeing blurry, but after a couple laps, it was awesome. The group was awesome to bring me in and make me feel comfortable, so they helped me on that for sure.
What do you think about in that moment when you're playing your first NHL game, knowing what you've been through to get here?
It's amazing, all the effort, everything I put in just for that moment. It was amazing, just a lot of emotion, but then after a couple of shifts, I was feeling better out there, that's for sure.
And I know you have some family here. What does that mean to you? I think your sister and your girlfriend are here, right?
Yeah, they're here. It's amazing. Sister flew from Montreal, and she picked her up in Newark. They came to see the game, and now I think they're going to stay here for the night. It was fun. Yeah, it was really cool. Even
better to sort of get that win. Obviously, the game didn't close out the way you guys wanted to, or regulation, I should say, but even more exciting for you.
Yeah, for sure. At the end of the day, we got 2 points, and I think it was a great play by Jack to his brother Luke in the OT, and we got out of here with 2 points.
Is the system that you play with Kevin Dineen similar, making it easier for you to step in, without any practice, really just one under your belt?
Yeah, similar. Exactly, pretty much the same. A little different, but pretty much the same, yeah.
And so it does make you feel a lot more comfortable. Do you feel that right away?
Yeah, right away.
Alex, one of the things that Lindy has talked to us a lot about is that you guys have had a lot of really good conversations of late. You've mentioned it as well. How much has that really helped you bring your game to where it is, where the confidence level, not only in yourself, but the coaching staff, what they have in you? How did we get here?
No, I think it's been good, like you said. A lot of conversations, just trying to get my game better all the time. I feel like I'm taking steps, but of course I have a long way to get to the player I want to be. But it's good progression so far.
You were able to play on that first power play unit. What does that mean to you to get that opportunity? And what did you how do you sort of jump into that, knowing that they've really had their chemistry?
No, it's fun. The guys can sip the puck out there, so I'm just trying to be a part of that. So we got a goal there, so I should have one in the second as well. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully next game.
Obviously not the way you want regulation to close out for you guys, but that resiliency that we've always known that you guys have, is that sort of what that was all about in that OT period?
I feel like it's a huge step up from the team there, getting into late goals in the third and kind of step in OT and take the win home.
As a team, you guys are looking to build consistency in your game, 3 wins in a row. Is that like your guys match your season high? You're getting to feel like you guys are doing what you need to do on a game-by-game basis?
Obviously, when you're starting a winning streak, you feel like you're starting to do the right things. We just want to keep that going and, hopefully build it longer.
Alex, 6 or 7 goals at the first goal of the game for your team. Are you doing anything specific to jump on goals that quick?
No, I don't know. Just try to be ready before when the puck drops, and I don't know.
Holtz, do you have a better trust in your shot right now?
I would say it's the same. I always trust my shot. Mm-hmm. That's a huge part of my game, so I always believe in myself and always believe in my abilities out there, so I want to say that.
But what changes when those goals do start going in, right? Like, does something, not on how you take your shots, but just mentally maybe?
It just gets you more confident, show you that I can score on this level as well. Put up good numbers in the A, but starting to put the puck in the net here, it's obviously, give you a huge confidence boost.
Thanks, Holtz.
Got it for a bit too, team full of goal scorers, you're leading the team in 5-on-5 goals as well.
I don't think that's really matter for me. I want the boys to win hockey games here, so if I can contribute with that, that's a good thing.
We are pleased to be joined by head coach Lindy Ruff. Lindy, I just want to go right to the finish. Luke Hughes gets his second career overtime game-winning goal, this after leaving in the first period. What did you see from your young defenseman tonight and his determination to get back out there?
I thought he showed a lot of determination. We didn't know if he was going to get back. He took one heck of a hit. So to get back, play the way he did, compete the way he did, I don't think he was 100%, but wanted to finish the game. And his legs got him up on the play on the winning goal, and a great pass, Nico to Jack and Jack to his brother, and it was a much-needed win for us.
Coach, I was saying a little bit of pond hockey from when they were growing up. I said, when you just playing through the motions, and going back to Luke, I just want to talk about that again because I don't think people understand how tough it is to play here in Philly. And when you take a hit like that, sometimes it's a gut check that you want to come out. Not only did he want to come out, he took authority and said, "I'm going to make an impact on the game." I think it really speaks volume to already how he's matured and how he wants to help this team.
Yeah, real gutsy effort, really. I think after you take a hit like that, it might be easy just because you're sore to pull yourself from the game, but to stay with it and be part of the group to help us win the hockey game, a hell of an effort by the young man.
You spoke about the importance of this win overall, too, needing it for your club as you win 3 in a row. Just what can you say about the way this one was won? Of course, obviously, you wouldn't want to see it go to overtime, but you find a way.
Well, there was a lot of different things going on. We lost some different personnel at different times, and, of course, we're shorthanded as it is. But when you look at, we took a tough penalty at the end, something that really we can't do. Allowed them to score that last power play goal. But I thought there was pockets of the game we really liked. I thought Hart made some great saves to keep the score where it was at. I thought Akira made some great saves to prevent them from getting back in the game. So there was a lot of action in the game. They put a lot of pucks to the net. They threw it from a lot of different directions. You got to give them a lot of credit for them, getting inside and trying to create opportunities.
All right, let's bring in the rest of the media now. We have a nice crew here.
Lindy, you talked about the last game where Alexander Holtz was on the ice in the last 30 seconds of the game. Tonight you move him up to that first power play unit. Is that again about rewarding strong play and the little details that he's been working on?
Well, I think when you look at the early power play, we didn't shoot a lot, and I think when you put him on the flank, he gives you another shot option. But it should have paid us dividends right away. I think he got it. He pushed it a little back into Hart, but still, great save by Hart. But I think what it did later on the power play, it attracted some attention. It opened up Toffoli in the hole, and all of a sudden Toffoli was able to score. So he's playing hard hockey. Scored a great goal to start the game for us, and he's earning all the ice time he's getting.
It's one of the most encouraging things is that it's consistent, the way he's playing and the way things are progressing.
Yeah, I think that is part of the whole process here is try to remain consistent inside a game, try to remain consistent from game to game, learn from plays inside the game, and I think that's the one thing he's getting better at, understanding, where the trigger points are, the battle points on the wall, being strong on the walls, and then when he gets the puck, getting the legs going and trying to create his own opportunities. When
you did have the opportunity to put with Luke on the ice with Jonas Siegenthaler, what did you sort of see there, especially knowing that Dougie's not around right now?
We thought we saw a real good play the other night, and again, back on the right side, the Flyers came with a lot of pressure. So you got a left-handed D playing the offside, and sometimes you don't have a lot of time. I think a quick adjustment for him. But again, for a young defenseman to get stuck on the side, I thought he handled it pretty well.
3 wins in a row. Do you feel like there's a little bit of consistency coming into your games as a team?
Yeah, I think, again, even the things I did like were we didn't give up a lot of the odd-numbered stuff inside the game. I thought our puck play was better. I thought I'll give the Flyers a lot of credit. They created a lot of turnovers. They were hard on the puck. We had some failed clears because of their pressure. But I think, to win 3 in a row, you got to win them in different ways. Sometimes it isn't the prettiest. We're down a lot of manpower. And to come in here on the road and win a game without a good effort by our club.
You have last time you wanted to limit the high danger chances. The Flyers got a lot of shots, but do you feel like you limited those high danger chances?
Yeah, I think even if you look at the first period, we didn't give up a lot of, high danger. There was a lot of scramble stuff around the net, but not stuff that was going east-west or not odd-numbered stuff that was coming in the zone. So, for the most part, I thought we did a good job.
You have a fairly young group. When you give up a goal like that in the last minute of the game to tie it, you have to say anything to them on the bench, or were the guys able to kind of self-correct and park it and get ready for overtime?
No, I think the one thing we've been a good overtime team, even from last year to this year. So I felt confident going into overtime that we'd get the opportunities to win the game after they tied it up.
Lindy, what did you think of the hit on Luke?
I thought it was a tough hit. It's the type of hit you don't want. I thought there's a little bit of onus on the linesman to get the whistle out a little quicker, but there's still some onus on the player too, because he came from a long ways, and Luke was in a bad place when he delivered the hit.
I know Nico came back out, but is he all good there?
That's just part of protocol. So he had to go through protocol, came back, he was good.
Brendan's versatility back on the blue line was one of the better defensive side. What did you see from him?
I saw a lot of good stuff. His killing, his physicality was good. I'm going to mention one negative. We can't take the penalty at the end of the game.